Are you finding it hard to win games in Bullet Echo? Worry no more. In this video, I'll be giving 4 very important lessons that will drastically increase the number of games you win. It doesn't matter if you're a new player or an older player. This video will give you some ideas on how to make sure that your lowest position in any Battle Royale match is 3rd place. And without wasting any single moment, guys, let's get straight into the video. The first and most important lesson here is all about timing. What do I mean? As you continue to play this game, you will quickly realize that it matters what battles you choose and when you get involved in those battles. If you are finding it difficult to win matches, one thing you can do is to wait until there are 6 or less players alive before you start going after enemy teams. In other words, try as much as possible to avoid battles until some teams in the match have been eliminated. This will guarantee that your worst position in any match is 2nd place or 3rd place. But in addition, it will increase the number of matches you win, because if you do this properly, in most cases you will only have to fight against 1 or 2 other teams, and this will greatly increase how many matches you win. This trick works even when you are playing alone, but it works excellently when you play with a full team. You will win more than 70% of your matches if you do this when playing with a full team. Later in the video, I will be talking about some effective movement tricks that you can use if you play alone and do not have a team. But moving on to the second lesson in this video, I'm sure you've heard about this before. Allow me to introduce a familiar concept, and it's called common sense. Using most of the hero abilities requires a small amount of common sense. In case you didn't know, it is possible for enemy teams on other parts of the map to notice gunfire and explosions coming from your direction, and this will attract them to come in as 3rd parties and destroy any survivors. This is why you should apply common sense when using abilities. Do not spam abilities carelessly even when there is no enemy around. Don't throw grenades or fire rockets for no reason. These sounds can be heard by other enemy teams on the map, and they will quickly come for you and destroy you, reducing your chances of winning the match. So be wise when using abilities, and if you must be careless with grenades or rockets, just make sure you have lynx on the team and playing close to you. She will greatly reduce the noise you make, but also allow you to easily hear distant noises from enemy teams elsewhere. In addition, some of these abilities easily kill your own teammates or prevent them from escaping. So you should really apply a bit of logic while using them. Don't just throw them around anyhow. Abilities that you should use with common sense include grenades and rockets, Bertha's blink ability, Shenji's fire hunter, the ball lightning from Tess, and a few others. Our 3rd lesson today is all about teamwork. Most players seem not to understand this, but Bullet Echo is a game that greatly depends on teamwork and collaboration. If you want to play alone, go ahead and choose solo game modes like King of the Hill or the solo arcade when it comes around. But as long as you are playing in the 3 vs 3 or the 5 vs 5 game modes, then your best chance at winning most of your games is finding a team and staying with that team during battles. There are 3 main ways to find teammates. One of them is by simply playing with any of your friends that also plays Bullet Echo. If you don't have any real friends that play Bullet Echo, then you need to join a syndicate. I don't advise you to join any random syndicate because they will definitely kick you out eventually, but you can go to the official Bullet Echo community on Discord, and there you will find a channel where many syndicates can be found. I will link the official Bullet Echo Discord community in the top comment. Every syndicate there has different requirements that you must meet every week or season to avoid getting kicked out. And the final way that you can play in a team is to invite the suggested players after every match. Keep in mind that Bullet Echo will suggest to use some players to invite after every match. Invite these players and add them as friends so that you can always play with them. Our final lesson in this video is about movement and positioning. Starting off with movement. When fighting against enemy players, do not just run straight into them while shooting. This is only effective against bad players or amateurs, and you will always get destroyed if you do this against heroes that do a lot of damage or that have a lot of HP. What you need to do instead is to improve your movement by moving side to side while shooting, or even going around the enemy as you shoot. This makes it hard for the enemy to land all their shots, hence giving you a better chance of living to fight another day. And in terms of positioning, try as much as possible to take cover behind obstacles or peek around corners as you shoot. This will make it difficult for enemies to strike you or to even see you properly, and you will have a better chance at winning these gunfights. I have already made a detailed guide on the best movement techniques, and I will link it in the top comment in case you wanna check it out. What other tips and tricks do you use to win more matches? Let us know below in the comment section.